doc. At my age, you know I've been to a lot of doctors. Healthcare partners, they really care. They're concerned about your health. They're all the best. I am Roberta, and I am a healthcare partner. Visit hcpnv.com to hear my story.
Hotshot crew is basically the elite of the wildland forces. They go into the most dangerous situations. They're highly trained, and they go generally throughout the United States where there's the most devastating fires occurring. They are the elite.
It's hard to imagine what their friends and family are going through right now with losing all 19 of that team. What is the thoughts when you're going into a situation like what that crew went into?
Well, I can tell you honestly, I've never been in a situation that they were in. They knew the risks. There's additional media information coming out today that they understood it was a very serious fire, but I don't think that they had a total grasp of the changes in the dynamics of the incident, how quickly it was going to unfold, and that their escape route was thus taken away from them. They did everything technically correct. They knew their techniques and strategies and objectives in fighting that fire, and they did have their escape routes identified. They had their shelters. They deployed those shelters. Some of them were able to get in, is my understanding, and some of them were not. That's how quickly the situation changed on them. The shelters are just the last-ditch effort to save your life, and it allows you to have some breathable air, and it allows to take away some of the heat, and hopefully it's a quick event that allows you to survive. And in this case, again, from everything I'm reading and understanding right now, is that those situations changed so drastically and so quickly that not all of them had even chance to get into the shelters. And obviously the conditions were that bad that even those that did weren't able to survive. And I think it's a reminder to all of us, especially in the firefighters and police officers and such, that situations that may seem that we have a good grasp on or control over can change quickly.
How are you guys feeling about what's going on there?
I think there's a lot of mixed emotions. Obviously, they feel for the families and everyone that's involved down there in trying to not only still fight this fire, and they were bringing in an additional 400 some firefighters in to fight that fire as of yesterday. So everyone's aware that it was a fatal fire. And so those new troops coming in are aware of it. Those that were already there experiencing it, now you have the families and friends because they were from that area. And I believe they were based in Prescott, so that's their home.
Exactly. And 19 of them is quite a bit.
It's a significant number. It's the greatest loss of firefighters since 9/11.
Situation that you guys have been in, I know that you have had a couple times where you've said to the other ones, we don't know if we're going to make it out of this.
Well, it's not to be dramatic, but there have been those instances where, there was a bad situation unfolding. It was either get that situation under control or something catastrophic could occur, and that's part of the risk we take, but we try to make those calculated. We don't go into every incident thinking we're going to be the heroes and that we're going to go in there and take care of whatever it is. If there's truly a dire situation and the risks far outweigh the successes, we're not going to engage in that. And I don't think that's the thought that they had. I think they truly believe that, with their experience and their education and their training and the situation as it was at that point, that they were going to have a successful outcome, that they weren't going to come out injured. It just changed.
What would you like to say to the families and friends out there?
Just our condolences on behalf of everyone from Pahrump and Pahrump Valley Fire Rescue. And if there's anything we can do, we'll certainly be there for them.